So are your brakes making a lot of squeaking when you come to a stop in your brand new Model Y Juniper? Well, it's a known issue, and a lot of people are taking their car back to Tesla, and all they're doing is burnishing the brakes, just like we're going to do on this. So let's go ahead and get into the application, and then let's go for the burnishing and get that part out of the way. So you're going to click on the car button down here, click on software, and then you're going to hold on the Model Y till it flashes. And then you're going to type in service, SERVICE, hit OK. There's a warning here just to let you know that you're going into service mode. And then once you're in here, we're going to click on chassis and brakes. And we're going to go ahead and burnish the brakes. And so there's another warning that comes up. It's basically telling you that this is for professionals, but you know, Tesla's going to do it. I don't know that they'll charge you for it, but potentially they will. And it's an easy process. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we'll go okay. So the warning I will give you, just like they did on that screen, is don't do this on a heavily populated road. Go to a rural road. I picked this road because it's a nice long stretch. So the instructions here are pretty straightforward, but I recommend that you go to the guided process. So we'll click on that. So the first one up here is the target pressure that you're going to apply to the brakes. So we're not jamming on the brakes, we're not stomping on them. We're going to give steady pressure till we get within the target range, and then we'll hold that pressure to keep that in that place. That can only be done once we've hit the target speed of 64 kilometers an hour. So we'll do that. And then the cycle count here, previously I believe it was only 9, but it looks like we're doing 18 cycles here now. So be prepared. This is going to take about 10 minutes to do the whole process. And in between pressing the brakes, there's a cool down of 5 seconds. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the car up to speed, 64 kilometers an hour. We'll let off on the accelerator pedal. It will coast because there's no regen braking, so just be aware of that. Then we're going to press on the brake steadily till we get it within that target range, and we'll maintain that pressure to keep it within that target till we get down to approximately 32 kilometers an hour. The chime will happen again. That's to let you know to let off on the brake. And then we'll get a cycle count go up. So it'll go to 1 to 2 to 3, whatever it happens to be. And then we'll just repeat these 2 cycles till we complete the 18 cycles. It will tell you that if your brakes are too hot, that it'll give you a cool down time. I just did this. It didn't do any cool down time. I basically went to 64, pressed the brakes, and when it get back up to speed and go forward. So it's pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and get this done. Hopefully this removes the squeaking for your brakes. It has helped on my car, and so I'm not getting it anymore, but I'll have to wait for some rain because I notice it more when it has rained and the brakes have got wet. So let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and do this. So just to be aware, there is absolutely zero regen. So you normally would be used to having the car slow down for you. This is not going to slow down. Like if I let off the accelerator, it's just going to keep coasting. So let's get out on the road and we'll do this. Again, there's nobody behind me, so we're safe to do it. So let's gradually get up to that speed. Okay, hold it. I've let go of the brakes, or let go of the accelerator pedal. It's still just coasting. Press the brake pedal till you get into that target, and then let go, and then move on. So now we're doing the cool down. We'll do that again. So get up to that speed. 64 to 67 is the range. So we're right there. Look behind us, we're safe. Let off the accelerator. Press on the brake. There we go. Cool down happens pretty quick. Again, I'm not racing up to the 64. There's no need for that. I've got a nice long stretch of road here. In fact, it's nice to let the brakes cool off just a little bit if you need. Okay, nice stretch. Nobody's behind me. Ready to go. Let off the accelerator. Press the brake. Here we go. Back on the accelerator pedal. Cool down. Back up to speed. Let off the accelerator. Brake. Back on. Again, this is a nice quiet road. That's why I've selected it. Back up to speed. Let off. Brake. Back on it again. Nobody behind me. I'll show you what it does when you go above the speed limit. So it's going to go red, so you can just let off the accelerator, let it coast till it falls back within the range. Press the brake. So there's a car coming, so we're just going to let them get ahead of us. Not sure what they're turning. Okay. Okay. So we've got 7 of the 18 done. I'm looking behind me. There's no cars in any direction right now, so let's continue on with the task. So we're at 64. Well, got to get up to 64. Okay, we're good. Let off the accelerator pedal. Apply the brake. Back up. Off the accelerator. Brake. And just continue this till you get to the end. Now, because we don't use our brakes very often, you might want to try and may need to do this once a year. It's not going to add any additional wear and tear on your brakes because most cars would be using your brakes way more than we are. Again, look behind you. I've got no traffic. I'm going to go back below the 65. Apply the brake. Oh, went over that one, so that one won't count. And there we go, that's the 18. So you can see from here I've completed all 18 cycles. Now I've got my regen braking back, which is kind of nice. So let's go ahead, we'll park up here and we'll discuss the process. Well, I hope that fixes your brake issue. I know it's fixed mine. And we'll just have to see if it comes back. If it does, then I'm going to have to schedule an appointment with Tesla. But you should do this first because there's no cost, no time involved in like setting up an appointment and going into Tesla for them to just do the same process. And it's absolutely free for you to do it. I don't know if they'll charge you. You probably have to negotiate with them on that. This resolved your issue. I'm super happy for you. So I've got a video up in the card up here that I do my annual brake service, which is cleaning it and lubricating it so we don't have any issues with the car. Now this is a brand new car, so I'll be doing the first service on it in the summer, about 6 months into ownership. You should do this once a year. I think Tesla recommends you do it once every 2 years if you're in an environment where there's lots of salt used during the winter. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll catch you on my next one.